All right, so here's our quiz review for the addition postulate. Remember, the addition postulate deals with the idea that you could add line segments together and you could add angles together. So here we see we have a line segment EG, and it's made up of line segments EF and line segment FG. And we know that when you add those two smaller line segments together, it equals the total distance of the entire line segment from E to G. So with that in mind, how do we solve for x? Well, all we need to do is write the correct equation. So the distance from E to F, which is represented by 4x minus 2, plus the distance from F to G, which is represented by 2x plus 2, equals the total distance from E to G, which we see here is 12. So now all we have to do is go about the process of solving this equation. So I could combine like terms here, 4x plus 2x, that is 6x, and then negative 2 plus 2, right? Those cancel each other out. So this leaves me with 6x equals 12. And then all I need to do to solve this equation is divide both sides by 6. And I get x equals 2. So we can see how that works, because here, if x is 2, 4 times 2 is 8, minus 2 is 6. And over here, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, and 6 plus 6 is 12. So in this next example, we have line segment TV, which is made up of TU plus UV, and the total distance is 10x minus 1. So again, we're going to set up the equation. The length of TU, which is 7x minus 2, plus the length of UV, which is 7, equals the total length of TV, which is 10x minus 1. So we solve here. We have variables on both sides, so I'm going to eliminate the variable of lesser value. So I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides. This leaves me with here negative 2 plus 7, which I could combine to be 5, equals 10x minus 7x is 3x minus 1. And then I can just add 1 to both sides here. And I get 3x equals 6. And when I divide by 3, I get x equals 2. So in this next example, they do not give us a diagram of the line segment, but they give us all the information they need using words and symbols. It says points A, B, and C are collinear, which means they're on the same line. Point B is between A and C. Solve for x. So they tell us find x if AB equals 28 plus 2x, AC equals x plus 21, and BC equals 3. So one easy way to help yourself understand what's going on here is to just go ahead and make your own diagram. So I'm going to draw this line segment here, and I'm going to place on it points A, B, and C. And then I'm going to label it. So they tell us here that AB is 28 plus 2x, so that's this section right here. They tell us AC is x plus 21, so that is the length of the entire line segment. So I'm going to do the same thing they did here and show that in blue. The same thing they did with the other examples, and that is going to be x plus 21. And BC is 3, so this is 3. And now, seeing it like this, it might make it easier for you to write your equation. So I know that AB plus BC has to equal AC. So I have here 28 plus 2x plus 3 equals x plus 21. And so I go about solving. So here I can combine 28 and 3, and that's 31. So this becomes 2x plus 31 equals x plus 21. I have variables on both sides, so I'm going to subtract 1x from both sides here. And I get x plus 31 equals 21. And then finally, I just need to subtract 31 from both sides. And I get x equals negative 10. All right, this next example involves using the addition postulate with angles. So look what it says here. It says find x if the measure of angle BCD, notice BCD is the entire thing, is 122 degrees. Now the measure of angle ECD is 7x minus 8, and the measure of angle BCE is 8x plus 10. So one thing I would do here is, again, I would label these. So ECD is 7x minus 8, so I would put in here 7x minus 8 degrees, and BCE is 8x plus 10, so I would put in here 8x plus 10 degrees. So what do I know? This angle plus this angle equals this angle, and now I can write my equation. So I have here 7x minus 8 plus 8x plus 10 equals 122, and I solve the equation. I have here 7x and 8x, that's 15x, and negative 8 plus 10, that is positive 2, and that equals 122. And then I am going to subtract 2 from both sides, and I get 15x equals 120. And then I just need to divide both sides by 15. And I get x equals 8. Now in this last example, they say find the measure of angle HID if the measure of angle HIJ is 174 degrees. So that's the entire angle. The measure of angle HID is x plus 46, and the measure of angle DIJ is x plus 132. So once again, what I would do is I would label. So the measure of angle HID is x plus 46. So that's going to be here x plus 46 degrees. And then DIJ is x plus 132 degrees. And the entire angle measures 174 degrees. But in this case, we're not just solving for x. We need to then take that value of x and use it to find the measure, the actual angle measure of angle HID. But we're going to start off in the same way. We know that angle HID plus angle DIJ equals the measure of angle HIJ. So we set up our equation. So we have here x plus 46 plus x plus 132 equals 174. And we solve. Combine like terms, x plus x is 2x. And 46 plus 132 is 178. And that equals 174. Then I need to subtract 178 from both sides. And I get 2x equals negative 4. Finally, divide both sides by 2. And I get x equals negative 2. Now remember, this is not our answer because they want us to find the measure of angle HID. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in now to x plus 46 to find the measure, and negative 2 plus 46 is 44 degrees. So the measure of angle HID is 44 degrees. Now it might seem strange that our value of x is negative 2, but let's just go ahead and see if that works. So then what is negative 2 plus 132 is 130, and 130 plus 44 is 174. All right, I hope that this video helped you to prepare for your quiz.